Rejection. Enjoy the rejection. Just on my belly, that'd be very rejecting. I went harder when they doubted me, and I've got no doubt that you did too. If it mattered to you, you know, and if it didn't, you didn't care. You seem to me like you've always been the kind of person that's run your own race. Your confidence and enthusiasm. Do you remember the last time you had it? Do you? True joy, true happiness. Do you remember when you had that? Do you have it now? Because you can choose it. You can have it back. How can you help deliver value? That's what you've always done, isn't it? You've always helped other people. Always wanted to help other people or be there for other people, and you've always had a kind heart to everybody around you. You've poured into other people. Have they poured into you in the same way? You deserve to be poured into, and you deserve to be able to, in the whole giving and receiving and the male-female yin-yang dynamic, it should be equal. You should be giving and receiving in the same measure. And even as a feminine, if you're a feminine, or if you're a masculine, it is the feminine accepting and the man giving. That's a balance. That's a balance between male and female energies. It's all just energy. And energy just keeps flowing. You're learning to love people and accept them for where they're at and who they are and what they're bringing, you know. And everybody's bringing their own special brand, whether it makes you feel comfortable or not. Everybody's bringing who they are. If you meet them, they're bringing themselves to you. And whether you feel good or bad about what they're bringing to you is irrelevant. Sometimes it takes zooming out a really far distance that you can actually see the goodness in everybody and anybody. I got called a bleeding heart for that, but I think it's a beautiful trait to have. And if you're one of those people that just sees the bad in everybody, zoom out. You're going to have to get right up into the clouds. You're going to have to really look from a distance, but when you're looking, you can see that people are just people. We're down here having a human experience in a very physical way, and we are very spiritual beings at the end of the day. So we can't change them, we can only change ourselves. So if you are having a really difficult time with somebody, feeling you are anyway the kind of person that really is just going to be accepting of the fact of as within, so without. So they can't see the value. They can't see the value in you. Why? Have you shown them your value? Have you shown who you are? Yes or no, doesn't matter. I don't think you care. If somebody doesn't see your value, you don't have to prove it to them. The people who resonate with you will just naturally find you. And you don't have to do show. You just have to show up, actually, and be yourself. The most important part, the most imperative part that I'm learning now at 40 is to show up. Show up and be yourself. Are you finding it that way too? No doubt. I know. Am I speaking to my soul tribe? Yes! If you're on the video now, you are. Reach out. Hit the follow button. You and I have some shit in common. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. Are you the teacher? Are you the teacher? Am I the teacher? I don't know. I've got heaps to share. I bet you do too. So the same way the teacher is ready when the student appears, clarify your own principles. Protect your purpose, and your purpose is going to protect you. It's awesome. Clearly it goes over my head a little bit. How will your purpose protect you? Protect your purpose, and your purpose will protect you. You're going to have to dive into it first. Clarify and embody your intention. What is your intention? I'm feeling that your intention is to spread your joy throughout the world and be that joy. And when you've got it within, when you found it again, when you hear again, boom, floodgates open. You can choose it. You can fight off whatever, all the extra energies in that are being sent out at the moment, or, you know, that are saying, don't be happy, take some pills, take some depression pills, or, you know, you can choose happy without them. You can actually heal your whole body with the right kind of foods and the right kind of attitudes. And if words are spells, we choose to be happy and healthy in every way and every day. I know you do too. I know you do, because I know you. You can't be around people who smile in your face and stab you in the back. Me neither. Oh, I hate those kind of freaking people. Like, who the fuck? What the fuck? You're just smiling at my face, but you're stabbing me in the back? Get the fuck out of here. Like, nobody needs that in their lives. Nobody. Like, as within, so without. Where in your heart of hearts are you stabbing yourself? Where in your heart of hearts are you not loving yourself wholly and fully, and just, there's a reason those kind of people are showing up in your life. You got to work out whatever that is and heal that part. So they're comfortable doing that to you is an issue, but it's unexpressed jealousy or fear. So that must be within you. So let's find where that is, go into it. We're going to pluck out the pieces. We're going to examine them. Not right now. Nobody's got the time. You do it in your own time. Thank you. But where have you got unexpressed jealousy or fear? You've got to go through that. You've got to experience those emotions. And I know you've been through heaps. I know you've been through a lot in your life. You got to find a way to get back into your body. And yes, the soul jumps out of the body a little bit. You've got to get back into your center of gravity. So there may have been a time when you had a shock to your body, something like that, and you came out of it. Because yeah, we can become out of alignment, and we can actually get scared to be totally and fully in our bodies. Sometimes that can happen during trauma. Yeah, that will actually do that. Or just real sad bouts of depression and stuff like that. So we're actually going to tell our souls that it's safe to be inside our bodies. We're going to give them that love and welcome ourselves back into our own bodies. Because if you could see energy, you will actually see that with some people, they're actually walking a little bit behind. And that is such a strange thing to say. And I think the first time I heard Tyson Bannigan saying that, when he taught Hands of Light, because you can, that man's work is something else. A lot of my work is inspired by that. I highly recommend you go to his channel, check him out. He is the energy detective, Tyson Bannigan. He's going to have the deep clearing protocol, which I've got on my page, and I'm actually going to show clearing. Maybe not in this video, so why did I mention it? Check out for another one. I'll link it in the bio. I'll link it below at some stage, or when I work out how to put those movies at the end. Anyway, now, fighting other people's demons, stop doing that. Hold space for these people. Hold space for yourself, and stop fighting your own demons if you're still fighting those. Fighting anything is just going to exasperate the situation or the problem. Or look at the war on drugs. You know, the drug problem just got bigger. We're fighting cancer. How many people have we lost that were fighting it? They were fighting it. How many have we saved? How many have saved themselves in that fighting process? Man, they were the exception, and they are warriors through and through. I know that, but they're fighting it. When we fight and we try to prevent and we try to push away and we try to stop and we try to say, no, not in my world, it's gonna keep knocking. It's gonna keep pushing back. So if that's the case, not in your world, it's happening in your world. Everything that you look around at the moment and go, wow, what a load of fuckery. I thought it was just my life that was having all the fuckery in it. No, have a look on a grander scale and see the at large and go, okay, it is what it is. How do I handle the situation? And how do I stay myself in this reality? Because this is reality that we have at this point in time. And yes, you can shift to higher timelines. You can have to, the most amazing thing a friend of mine put on that, absolutely everywhere at every time, and you know, and there were all these different dimensions, and there was even the one with the rock. We were rocks, trees. I don't know if they did a tree one. They should have. This is time to stop the video, because really, taking up 14 minutes of your time, watch it in ×2. I speak pretty fast, but you'll still catch everything. But that'll only take up 7 minutes of your time, because you, if you're anything like me, are a busy person. You've got heaps of stuff to do. So any time that you spend with me, listening to me speak or blah, 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 is so appreciated. You go have an amazing day. You go slay. You go kick goals. You do everything that is going to make your day A1, H1. Anybody know anything about SEO? Oh, I got a website that nobody can find. Anyway, if you would like to have a look at any of my healing courses, I'll put a permalink. I'll put a link and you'll be able to click on it. Once I work out how to do no, I'm kidding. I know how. Just doing their own thing, and everybody's just trying their hardest down here. And if somebody has real, full, staunch belief that their way is the better way, maybe it freaking is. Each to their own. Have a beautiful day, and thanks for dropping by.